The new multi-bet interface for placing bets using Dutching and Bookmaking modes is available in every market. It can be accessed through the icon next to the ones for the grid interface and ladder interface. The multi-bet interface allows you to place several bets simultaneously in order to ensure that you make profit in the market. After selecting this interface, in the upper right corner, you'll be able to switch between Dutching and Bookmaking. Dutching is used to place several back bets, while Bookmaking is used to place several lay bets. When switching between them, a field on the right also switches between stake and liability, precisely because only back bets are used in Dutching and only lay bets are used in Bookmaking. This interface is split in two columns, one showing the odds to back and another showing the odds to lay. While in Dutching mode, by clicking on the checkbox, you will be selecting the current odd to back for the chosen selection. The same happens in the Bookmaking mode, where, by clicking on the checkbox, you will be selecting the current odd for a lay bet. You can also select bets by clicking directly on the odds. Since we only place back bets in Dutching mode, if we click on the current odd to lay while in this mode, we will be selecting a back bet placed at the current odd to lay. It won't be matched right away. The difference between clicking on the odds and on the checkbox is that when you click on the odds, you're selecting in what to bet, and the odd is automatically updated right to the moment you click on the bet button. Clicking on the checkbox means that the odd to bet will be kept as the current one. If any changes occur up until the moment you place your bets, the odd will have to be manually updated. You can also determine the odds at which you want to bet by simply adjusting its values. To prevent any mistakes, the chosen odds in Dutching mode will show up in a blue column in the same color of the odds to back. In Bookmaking, they will appear in a pink column, because you will be placing lay bets at those odds. Clicking on the reset button clears every choice previously made, and clicking on the bet button places all bets simultaneously. To better demonstrate how this interface works, we will use a practical example of Dutching in a horse race. In this horse race, we think that the chosen horses are very likely to win, and that all other horses won't stand a chance. Therefore, we select the Dutching mode and we choose how much to bet. In this case, we will bet 10 euros, and that will be the total amount that we risk. Traderline will automatically perform all calculations and split the amounts to bet between each selection, so that our profit is the same in every selection we bet on. The total amount in stake will be 10 euros. Thus, if none of our chosen selections win, our total loss will only be 10 euros. In front of the odds, and only when they are selected, you will see some green, yellow, or red bars. When this bar is red, it means that there is no liquidity at the chosen odd. Yellow means that there is liquidity, but only to match a given percentage of the amount we plan to bet. If it is green, then there is currently enough liquidity to match that bet. There is yet another way of placing a bet. At the top, instead of choosing between betting according to a given stake or a given liability, we can opt to bet to a given profit. In this case, all values will be calculated so that your profit, in case any of the chosen selections wins, is the one you determine. With this option, you always make the same amount of profit regardless of the odds, meaning that you only make the profit you chose. The only thing that varies with this option is the amount of money you risk. The better the odds, the smaller your stakes are. When you click on Bet, Traderline places all the bets simultaneously. You can also trade using the menu at the right by clicking on the Trade button. This means that if you place your bets and you see that there is a favorable change in odds, you can always close every bet simultaneously and trade, making guaranteed profit by clicking on the Trade button.